Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Wall. Randall out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Mullen. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Hunter, here we go.
Yeah, nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Nets leading by 20. Harden scanning the floor. Out to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
That's his second personal.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
For New York, Andre Drummond, shooting 2.
Shooting 2. No good on that one.
You just can't overstate how big and monstrous Andre Drummond is on the inside. Teams are just not equipped to handle that kind of size, power, and athleticism.
He's off on the second. Brooklyn leading by 23. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Drummond. He's got 8. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And now a look at James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 10 assists and 8 rebounds. And, you know, year one, he was learning the ropes. I think he's hoping to make a much bigger impact in his second campaign.
Absolutely. As a rookie, the game just goes incredibly fast. Sophomore year, things start to slow down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Drummond. That misses off the backboard. The Nets on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Harden draws the double. Cauley-Stein. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Cauley-Stein's got 5 now.
Well, good job of using his length there, even though contested. Cauley-Stein not shaken.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Coming off a terrific season, 11th in rebounding, 19th in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Wall against Burks. Outside for Randall. New York moving the ball around. Tries from 7. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Mullen. He's got 10.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Wasted no time on that one.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
Pass to Hunter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Knocked loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
Stolen by Harden. He kicks it to Love. Back to Harden. Works for 3. Ball's knocked loose.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And here are the Nets. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. KD on the wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley Stein is he's up and over the top of everyone.
Burks against Wall. Over Cauley Stein. And that one hits back iron. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. For 3, Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Hunter. Drummond with it. He's got 10. Here's Randall. Back to Drummond. Kicks it to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden with it. He's picked up by Wall. Harden the pass to Cauley Stein. Feeds it to KD. And stolen by Hunter. Dishes to Drummond. Outside Mullen. Back to Wall. 4 on the clock. Over Love. Wall, no luck. Brooklyn with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Mullen. Burks against Randall. Passes to Love. That one, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. To the inside. Randall dishes the Wall. Stolen by Harden. Hunter with some nice defense. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Nets second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Back to Mullen. Down low. Durant against Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mullen. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Love. And Irving subbed in for Alec Burks.
Kyrie Irving.
Brooklyn with the ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Harden the pass to KD. He feeds it to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And the sheer size of Jordan is just so tough for defenders sometimes to deal with. Skilled at picking up the foul there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. New York shooting 43% from the field. Mullen kicks to Hunter. Back to Mullen. Over Jordan. The shot's good from Mullen. Mullen's got 19 points.
And love watching Mullen shoot the ball. A terrific scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Harden against Mullen. Outside Irving. Right side Jordan. From deep three-point range. Nice D from Wall. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Mullen passes to Drummond. And the shot goes in.
Drummond playing the tougher brand of basketball right now, just using his power to get contact and finish.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Barnes is checked in. And that one misses. The Nets on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Harden kicks to KD. They double team KD. KD sets the pick for Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Knicks. Randle, a screen on Irving. Back to Randle. Over Irving. Randle passes to Drummond. Here's Mullen. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Mullen's got 4 this quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timeout called the Nets. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Irving kicks to KD. Love outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the nice layup by Irving. Irving's got 13.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Galloway dishes to Toppin. Barnes outside. And it's sent back by KD. Harris looking it over. Irving for 3. Fournier pulls it down.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Robinson passes to Fournier. Here's Galloway. He's covered by Irving. Galloway kicks to Toppin. Over Love. Buries it down low.
And Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
Robinson against Irving. And that one drops. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Robinson against Jordan. Robinson kicks to Toppin. Lets the 3 fly. And it's KD with the rebound. Outside Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant played in with a nice touch off the glass. 34 points from Kevin Durant.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Barnes finds Galloway. Outside Robinson. Back to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Irving with the bounce pass. Now Love. He's got 13. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside and stolen by Fournier. Galloway taking his time here. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Left side, Jordan. Over Robinson. Knocked away. Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Galloway dishes to Fournier. Here's Galloway, covered by Irving. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. They need this one. Toppin can't get it to go.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And here is Barnes. Over Love. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll return shortly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Harden, and it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
The pass to Love. Over Randall. Love can't hit. New York shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Quickly the pass to Mullen. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis. Not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Hunter. Pass to Mullen. Randall, a screen on Harden. On the wing, Mullen, guarded by Harden. Clock at 4, picked by Randall. Here's Mullen. Brooklyn with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Passes it to Burks. Now Murphy. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their number one issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And then Hunter with the jam.
DeAndre Hunter getting his team fired up with that dunk.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden the pass to Burks. Lets it go from deep. Harden against Mullen. Poked away and stolen by Hunter. To the middle. Here's Quickly. And he uses the glass on the layup. Quickly's got his first basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Love with the screen for Burks. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden draws the double. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
To the paint, Cauley Stein with it. Robinson picks him up. In the corner, Harden. And the Nets miss again.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Randall. Brooklyn with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Love with the screen for Burks. He kicks it to Love. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Hunter kicks to Mullen. Clock at 6. Floats one, and the layup is good. Mullen's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Quickly against Burks. And here's Harden for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Timeout, Knicks. Who wants a t-shirt?
Both teams will make substitution.
Look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside Mullen. There's the pass to Hunter. Pass to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there and does a nice job on the finish.
Durant sets a screen for Irving. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The Nets making a switch here. Love's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Outside Mullen. Drummond with a screen on Durant. Mullen. And the layup falls.
Chris Mullen.
Mullen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The three from Harden. The Knicks pull it in. Outside, Wall. Randall down low, covered by Irving. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Harden with it. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Wall passes to Drummond. Outside Mullen. Driving to the basket. Shoots over KD. And stolen by Irving. Harden left side. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Mullen's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Outside Jordan. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Randall finds Wall. Going inside.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Brooklyn foul. Kevin Durant. That's his second personal. Team second. Shooting for New York. Andre Drummond. At the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
The shot's good from Mullen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And it's Irving missing. The kick out to Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Irving surveying the floor. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.